Well, hi everybody. I'm still here. It's been a while and I have no special guests unless Mr. Whiskers decides to make an appearance. Otherwise, it's just me. It's been 5 months. Sorry. Staying inside has been really hard for me. But since the weather has gotten like hot, all the time hot, that's made it easier to stay inside. So right now we're doing good and staying in pretty much all the time except to go pick up groceries and go to the drugstore and go to the doctor. That's just about it. You can tell by the hair. May have to break down and get the hair done. I may. But we'll see. So anyway, today I have a little bit of everything. I've got finishes. I've got whips and some of my haul. I'm just going to show you some of it. I have knitting and some stitchy kindness that I want to show. So let's start with the big to-do, the big finish. And this is my Chatelaine, ta-da, Sleeping Beauty's Castle. And I think I need to stand up for this one. What I've done, I'll show you, I'll do a little bit of close-ups here. Hopefully you can see that. I know you can't see real well, but the detail. So what I did yesterday is I did a separate video just on the castle here. And if I can figure out how, I will attach that video to the end of this one. If I can't figure out how to do that, I will do a separate video with just for that. And that's a short one. It's only like 6 minutes or so. It was a lovely project, and let's see, when did I started it on January 23rd, 2018, and I finished it on April 11th of this year. The only issue with it is that in the very middle, there isn't a treasure yet. It was not included in the instructions or in the European cross-stitch kit. So when my LNS opens back up, I will go pick out a treasure and sew it on right in the store there. But everything else is done. I'm very pleased. It is huge. But anybody who is interested in doing this, it's a wonderful project. And it's not difficult. You just need to like Jessica stitches and confetti. But if you have any questions about it, make sure to message me. I'll be happy to help. So that's the big one. I have a couple of other little small ones. A couple of them, I don't remember whether I showed last time. Oh, I have a little FFO. Where's the camera? See? My little squirrel. Done on 40 count, 1/1. It was a Blackberry Designs project. They do several of these. I've got some Christmas ones to do also. So he's kind of cute. He was not easy to do. My old eyes were not up to him. I had to take my time. And let's see, this one, I don't remember when I did this. I'd have to look it up. And I did this. And this one I did last year, I'm sure. But I finally got finishing fabric for the back. So, mind your own beeswax. Oh, how I want to tell that to so many people. And then my last little finish was just recently. I have a friend, a high school friend, who her and her husband lost their home in one of the California fires 2 years ago. They basically got out with the clothes on their backs. They've spent the last 2 years traveling around. They've got kids in a couple different states, and just recently they have bought a home in Utah. So I made them a little thing. I'm going to finish it just as a little pillow to send to them. And she, let's see, here we go. She is a cross stitcher and a quilter, so she will appreciate it. And I've got some really nice, pretty backing stuff for it. I don't think there's any of my high school people that watch these videos, but if you do, don't tell. It's a secret and it's a surprise. Got it? Okay. So those are my little finishes. This last one was a homespun elegance chart. It's called No Place Like Home. And I think I'm going to do this smaller one for myself. I like that. The one I did was supposed to have a charm in the middle of the O. The house in the middle of the O is a charm or a pin, but I didn't have it and I didn't want to go searching for it, so I just stitched a house in there. So that's it for my cross stitch finishes. Why don't we show knitting? These are not technically finishes because, oh, one of them is. One of them I haven't done the ends yet. But. So you can see. This was fun. Pretty yarn. I have no idea what the pattern was. I'd have to look it up. My yarn store is closed right now except for by appointment, and it's 45 minutes from me, so, but I've got plenty of yarn too, so I got plenty of everything. And then the last, this one, sorry, this one I have to do the ends still. And this one this one's a big one. But it's going to be nice and toasty if it ever cools off here. It's supposed to be 108 today, as it has been for the last 3 weeks. Yeah. It's not conducive to being outside, which for now is just great. Okay, so we've got that. We've done the knitting, we've done finishes. Okay, let's do some whips. I got whips. These are in no particular order. I've never done a band sampler until now. And I've done this much. It's very long because I'm doing it 2/2. Most people are doing it 1/1, and so it's a lot thinner and not as long, but my eyes can't take that. So I'm really enjoying this. It's a Mystery Sal. This is how much more I have to go. It started in January, and she sent out a little piece of the pattern every Friday. So I am working on week 10 out of, what, 28? 27 and a bonus. Yeah, 28 and a bonus. That's what it was, 28 weeks and a bonus. So I've got a long ways to go, but it is really beautiful. I got the banding from a lady in the Netherlands, and considering where it was coming from, boy, it shipped really quickly. I can give you all the details on that, but on the band sampler itself, the lady that does these is iStitch Designs, small I, stitch, one word, iStitch Designs. And her name is Carol Ridyard. If you email her, she will give you all of the information and the price, and then she'll just, actually now that it's done, you can probably just email her and get the whole thing all at once, I would assume. But let me know if you're interested in it. And I'm using Swad Dalgé, color 2924. And I had this for another project, so I just stole it from my other project because I really wanted to do this one first. So, and I got these big hanks. I don't know, well, it's a large skein. I got these at the attic in Mesa. Mesa? Yeah, Mesa. Sorry, I have to put away as I go. Okay. And next new start. Here it is a drawn thread Toccata #1. It's all specialty stitches except for the alphabet letters, which I'm really having fun with. So I need to do one more row and then I'll be half done. Once you get going on this, it goes really quickly, and it's all little baby finishes. The fabric is a linen, but I don't remember even where I got it. And I bought the pattern off of a Stash Unload site, and it came with all of the threads, all of the MPIs, all the silks. There's one that's a wool, a couple of these that and there's this And this one, which I've never used before, so it's been fun. I can't wait to get back to this one. The one I'm working on right now for World Cross Stitch Day, today is World Cross Stitch Day, is this one. It's a Little House Needleworks, just one more stitch. And I am almost done. After I do this, I may just sit and stitch the rest of the day and finish this baby. So all that's left to do is the alphabet on the bottom. 3 rows of alphabet. And I'm doing it with, oh, I didn't bring my bag out. Doing it with, I think it's Weeks Dye Works. No, Classic Color Works. I'm doing it with all the Classic Color Works. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 colors. And I think I'm going to finish this as a flat fold. It's a little too big to be a pillow. So that's fun. The next 2 are kind of big, and I had to leave them on my frames. So this could be a bit awkward. This one is a restart. I started this, 3 years ago, and I didn't like the fabric. So I just put it away. I kept all the threads and everything, and I decided I needed another big ass project. So I restarted it on Easy Guide fabric and with Pattern Keeper, which is a total game changer for full coverage pieces. 4 seasons. I love this so much. So I haven't done too much, considering how humongous it's going to be. And I'm sorry about all the threads. I know it freaks out some people. But it's coming together. And like I said, Pattern Keeper, boy, it makes it a lot easier. Totally makes it easier if you can work with that. Boy. Now, my last whip, I have decided this is my main focus for this year. It's going to be finished this year. I've got all my stats all worked out. I'm working on it around 2 weeks a month, and I should be able to finish it. And that is Heaven's Window. So I've made some really good progress all along the bottom. And I've got, what? September, October, November, December, 4 more months to work on it. Love doing the cacti. I have, the total pattern is almost 81,000 stitches. In July, I did 5,600. In August, I did 42, almost 4,300. I've got 15,359 stitches left. So to be able to do that in 4 months means that I need to do a monthly stitch count of 3,840 stitches each month to be able to finish it by the end of December. So in July and August, I went over my stitch goal. So each month it's going down a little bit. I'm just barely 80% done. It looks like I've got a lot more to do, but hopefully this next month we'll be able to show some real progress. But I'm so happy with it. I know where I'm going to put it and everything. I know where I'm going to hang it. I don't know what kind of a frame I'm going to put it in. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. Frame? What do you think? And again, pattern keeper. And boy, when you get done with a color and it shows that you have 0 more stitches in that color to do, is a real sense of accomplishment. So those are my whips that I'm working on right now. I didn't do, well, I worked on 101 alphabets for about a day and a half. And I really wasn't feeling it at the time. So I didn't even bring it out to show you. Hopefully I'll get some progress done before the end of the year. Shall we do some haul? I think we need to do some haul. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that may be going a little bit overboard on their purchases now that we're at home more all the time. So this isn't everything I've bought, but I'm just going to show you some of it. Some of the highlights. And a couple of these were gifts too, but these are in no particular order. Let's see. Okay. I have never done a Halloween piece. I have a large one, but I've never done one. So I think this may be my first. And that's a Brenda Gervais, Hilda Boo, and Sunflowers too. Teresa Kogut, is it Kogut? Newcastle bouquets. I love the border on this. Isn't that pretty? And that's done with Classic Color Works, Weeks Dye Works, and DMC. But she gives a DMC conversion for the whole thing. Is it big? How big is that? Oh, on 40 count, finished size. Oh, it's big. 353 wide by 217 high. That'll be a good project for me. And then I got into the Lone Elm Lane website. What's this called? Flora and Fauna. And lovebirds. And sweet fragrance. I don't know how I'm going to finish this because I'm not paying what they want for that little box. Maybe a flat fold. I don't know. And then the reason that I got on to the Lone Elm Lane website was this one, Snow Angel, which I haven't decided whether I'm going to do the fabric that color or do something different, like maybe a light blue or something. I haven't decided yet. But this is the one that I fell in love with, even though it's got all that white stitching. I have, this was a gift, Cactus Cat from Satsuma Street. I love that. That's so cute. Love the colors on Satsuma Street stuff. They're always so cheery. And then Snarky Cat. Had to have him when I saw his face. And that's a Teresa Kogut. Also, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Who is this? Is this Country Stitches? I think everybody has bought this. Stay Home and Stitch. And let's see. Oh, I love this one so much. I'm going to take it out of the bag. Liberty's Welcome. It is a beast, but I love it. And I have almost all of the threads in my stash. So I've only got one or two I need to buy. And I think I'm going to do it on, I just got some fabric from 123 Stitch, and one of the pieces of fabric I got was called Silvery Moon. It's a silvery gray. I think I'm going to do it on that. I did a floss toss and it looked really pretty. I don't know yet when I'm going to start this. It could be any day. And then, since I was enjoying that drawn thread so much, I bought another one. Talk about a beast. Complete set. And this is the sampler of stitches. Everything is specialty stitches. But I was loving that other one because it's all just, like I said, little tiny finishes. So I can't show you the pattern, but each one comes with directions like this for all of the stitches. So when I'm done with it, these would be really good to keep as reference material. I love this. I love all my stuff. Does everybody else love all their stuff? Oh, and this has some little charms and stuff too. It came with it. I decided I needed another hobby. I got talked down from buying a spinning wheel. Sorry, Orietta. But I bought this little scrappy quilt thing to try. And isn't that cute? It's the green one, is the one I bought. And it comes with all of the scraps all cut up and everything. It doesn't have the backing fabric. I'll have to buy that. But easy peasy, man. And then the little ornaments, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to go buy ornaments, or you could do little cross-stitch ones, or, you know, Mill Hill ornaments, whatever. So we're going to give this a shot too, hopefully before Christmas. And then my last one is all the falls of Jen from Jen's Stitchy Niche. And she just happened to talk about these and then had them all in her store. So I had to buy them. And they're little tiny mini samplers for each month. They're only 31 stitches wide by 73 high. And there's one for each month. I'll go through these real quick. So of course I had to buy them all, right? July. That's cute with fireworks. August has bees. September. Pumpkins and black cats. November. Hey, that little squirrel looks like my little tiny finish. And December. But I just thought these were so cute and they'd be easy to do in hand. Because I usually stitch everything in a frame, but this might be something to do in hand. So that is all of my haul. I have one piece of Stitchy kindness that I want to talk about. My friend Joe Bird in the United Kingdom sent me this. I picked out the fabric, but then she sewed it. It's her invention, and sent it to me as a gift. So I picked out the really cool shoe fabric. And what you do is you open it up like this. And I think she calls it a floss folder. So it comes with 3 or 4 of these, and each one, I think it'll hold like 60 or 80 flosses. It's got a plastic envelope here, and then another envelope here, and the little mesh one here. And she also included a little, what are those called? Ort thing. And a little bag too for all my goodies. So I love this so much. She's making me a project bag to put it in. And so I'll be able to have something like to travel with. I was thinking it'd be great for retreats if we ever have retreats again. And it'll be big enough to fit an 11 by 11 Q-snap. And this all in one. And if it's a small pattern, you can just put it in here. Like say something like that. And you could even like turn it so that you can see part of the pattern right through the plastic. Now Joe does sell these, so I wanted to make sure and give it a shout out because it's done wonderfully. The sewing is fabulous, and it comes with everything you see here. Doesn't come with that. I think that was an extra she threw in for me. And I forgot to get the information on her website and her Etsy store. I will, shoot. I will post that. I will post it. I've got it. I just forgot to get it. I didn't have my stuff together this morning, so that is it. Like I said, I will try to get the Sleeping Beauty's Castle video put in here. If I can't manage it, I'll do a second short little video I'll just do a second one so that you can see all the detail, because that one I did really close up and all that. So I hope everybody's hanging in there and doing okay. If you have any questions about any of my things, feel free to message me. I'm here all the time. So everybody have a good day. It's World Cross Stitch Day. Everybody needs to do some cross stitching today. That's what I'm going to go do now. So have a good couple of weeks. I will try to be better about this. Maybe we'll aim for once a month, so you can see my Heaven's Window updates. That would be good. We'll work on that. Have a good day. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.